Good morning from New York. The video you're about to watch was filmed a bit ago, I think when I first moved to Dallas, where I found one of the best fried chickens I've ever put in my mouth. Anyway, before we get to that, got my new KATSU box day. Look at this. This is so different. It is Moon Festival coming up. The Moon Festival this year is on September 21st. So the box I got from KATSU, it's a special moon box. Let's check it out. Wow, there's a lot of fun stuff in here. Moon Festival pamphlet. I like the theme. Ooh, bomb kuchen cake. I love this stuff. This looks spicy. Oh, this is good. I think this is in a box because it's shaped like a moon. Check it out. Black strawberries. What? I want so many more of that. Anyway, if you've never heard of KATSU before, it's a Japanese snack box company that puts together artisanal, premium, hand-picked snacks shipped right to your door. And what I love about this is not only are you getting a box full of delicious snacks, which, trust me, they are delicious, you're also getting a culture guide in every single box, so you get to learn more about the snacks, more about Japan, where all the snacks are from. And this one gives you a story about the Moon Festival, the rabbit on the moon. So you're not just feeding here, you're also feeding here. And a lot of these snack makers, where they get their snacks from, have been in operation for over 100 years. So you're really getting a taste of traditional Japanese culture as well. So first time customers, you're gonna get the Seasons of Japan box, which gives you the snacks based on the season. And with KATSU, you can do 1 month, you can do multi-month, and every single month has unique themes, so you don't get the same snacks all the time. Wouldn't mind more of these black strawberries though. So if you wanna give this a try, go to my link down below. Use my promo code DUMPLING10. You're gonna get 10% off. That's up to $47 off your own authentic Japanese snack box. And they ship anywhere in the world. Also, they give you tea with every single box, so I'm gonna pour some of this on and finish off the rest of this. Enjoy the video.
It's electric when you kiss me. Never felt this way before. We're magnetic, wanna stay here, closer than close. Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking wild, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. It's high up above from the ground, but closer to heaven.
Hi, what's your most popular chicken?
They're all very good.
Yeah?
But depend, if you have time, you can do with the bone-in.
Yeah?
But if you don't have time, you do with a tender.
All right,
So you want to do a 2-piece or 3-piece?
3-piece.
3-piece, you like spicy or no spicy?
Very spicy.
Okay, and what 2 sides will you get?
Coleslaw and cream corn. Hello. So we got 2 different orders. We got a chicken tender order and we got a 3-piece order. Each order you get 2 sides, a biscuit. Okay, this chicken looks crazy good. I just want to say, like, it's my first time seeing it. Do you see the red glow radiating off this? The 3-piece, I got 2 legs and a breast. It's definitely much smaller breast than you get at like a Popeyes or a KFC. But oh my, is it ever crispy. Also, I got some chicken tenders. I know there's a freeway right behind me, but did you hear that crunch? Ultra crunchy skin, delicious, juicy meat. Wow, the skin is amazing. And it's so light too and thin. Well, I gotta try their sauces. So I got the buffalo and the spicy mayo. That buffalo sauce is great. This is some must-have fried chicken. It's so unique too. This is amazing. First of all, it's so much meat in here. It's not just like batter. You could hang glide with the skin, is so light. Wow. I am in love with this place. I will be back time and time again for this place. Actually, you gotta get both. These are the lightest, juiciest chicken dinners I think I've ever had in my life. They really knocked it way out of the park with this. I feel like whenever I bite into this chicken, sensual music should come on and the world just like slows down. You know, like in those movies where a beautiful woman walks in and the hair flows and time slows and all that stuff in the old rom-coms. This thing deserves such an introduction. As good as this stuff is, I am really sad I didn't get a breast piece. That's my favorite. Like a big old juicy, you know what? I'm gonna go get a breast piece. I want to introduce you to Trent. You're the owner, that you cook the chicken. And the story is really cool how you cook the chicken. So she was telling me your son Mike, very picky eater.
Yeah,
So you cook the chicken and he loves it.
right,
And that's the chicken you're serving.
right.
Well, I'm kind of happy that your son was a picky eater. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to eat this. So I want to thank your son for being very picky with food. It's forcing you to come up with such a delicious recipe.
That's right.
That was really, really good. Thank you so much.
And have a comment.
Mike's chicken order number 2. The introduction of the breast. Ginormous piece of glowing red chicken breast. All the chicken is fried fresh, so we waited an additional 30 minutes for this new batch of fried chicken. Now, I've never said this to any person before, but you're worth the wait. So much spices and pepper and herbs on this chicken. Even though I just had like 4 pieces already, my mouth is still watering as soon as I saw this. And the inside is just so much juice. Add on some of this buffalo sauce. I'm good not eating anything else today. I was so distracted, I didn't even turn my microphone on. Usually I'm more clear-headed, but once I saw this, everything just went out of my head. But trust me guys, get this, get the buffalo sauce. And typically I don't like buffalo sauce because usually it's just sour and spicy. It's really not much other flavors to it. But this thing not only brings the heat, you can also taste the Cajun spices. I'm not joking guys, this is just something magical is going on here. There's a few reasons I love this place. 1, it's called Mike's. Right away I felt a connection. 2, it's owned by this Vietnamese family. And 3, it's by a laundromat, so if you spill anything on your shirt, just go wash it. No joke, we've been just on the hood of this car eating chicken for the past 1 hour, and there's no place I'd rather be. Chicken place number 2. So we just have fried chicken, so I figured we'd take a little break, and this place serves baked chicken, and they serve it on top of a bit of corn and cheese and rice apparently too. So their specialty here is wood-fired chicken. So the way that she described it to me is a whole chicken sitting on not just corn, not just cheese, not just rice cakes, but also a ton of chili sauce. They also have instructions on how to eat this chicken. So eat the chicken breast first before it gets dry. Good tip, do not rip the chicken into pieces if you're not eating it right away. The moisture will evaporate. Good tip, leave the I can't pronounce that, but it means scorched rice till the last part of the meal. So this is pretty much like a clay pot chicken, like a Chinese clay pot dish, but with a whole chicken. So this was wheeled in front of us, and you can just hear this thing going snap, crackle, popping everywhere. So it's a layer of cheese. I see a layer of rice cakes too. The chicken, the whole chicken is cut up and the pieces are in there. You see bits of corn as well, and the crispy rice, of course, at the bottom. All right, this looks, smells, and sounds incredible. So first things first, first thing we gotta eat is the white meat. And they're right, you have to eat this first because I can tell like if we let this sit on there a little more, it's gonna get dry. Right now it's perfect, super tender. And I was able to grab a piece with a nice, sexy little cheese skirt as well. The chicken is so tender. There's no dry parts. But like I said, if you let the breast meat sit on this for a little bit, for longer than it should be, it's gonna be dry. But if you eat it right away, like as soon as they bring it to your table, don't wait too long. The texture is just glorious. This is the parts I love. The stuff that's sitting right on top of the grill. So the rice is down there, getting all crispy and nice. Look at this rice. And if you let the cheese sink in a little bit too, so you get the pieces with a little bit of the rice, a little bit of the cheese, throw some sweet corn on top of that. That's the best bite. If you guys never had like a crispy rice dish like this before, this is why I love clay pot rice and any dish that just completely transformed the rice texture. Right? Oh, good.
Really crispy.
Not only is the rice much crispier, the whole aroma changes. Really great little burnt flavor. I mean, this thing is spicy. Oh my gosh, that thing was just all soaked up in chili sauce. You got rice cake in here as well, in case you're a fan of that. You can take the pieces of chicken and stick it back in there, get some cheese, get some corn, some crispy rice with it. This is definitely not a Texas summer dish. I mean, by all means, don't let that stop you from eating this. I'm gonna amend the directions a little bit. Everything they said is right, except that when you eat the breast meat, stick it back onto that hot plate. Get more of that chili sauce around it, get some cheese, some corn, some of that crispy rice. So a little bit of all the texture, all the flavor. That's a good bite. I know this is a chicken dish. I feel like the star is 100% the rice. I mean, I say the same thing to a clay pot rice dish, although it's usually filled with sausages and all that great stuff, and I love the meat, but whenever a dish has a crispy rice element, it just steals the show. And the fact that there's cheese in here, so not only do you get that nice crispy rice, you get that crispy cheese skirt as well blended in. If you want a little change of pace from the typical fried chicken, it's definitely worth a try. Also, I will say though, this is definitely more than enough food for 2 people. And I think it's about $17, $18. That's a really good deal. So if you want something that's cheesy, you want to try the crispy steak, some tender chicken, that's also gonna light your mouth on fire, this is the place to go. I'm some guy. Woo! Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Who's Ricky? You're Ricky? All right, good job. I hear good things, man. What's good? What should I get?
I recommend the sando. That's going to be our top seller.
Yeah.
Chicken sandwich with
For sure. Let's do that. There's certain places you go into, you're just like, I know this place is gonna be good. This place definitely gave me that kind of vibe. It's not just because they're really nice, but it's the smell, it's the vibe, it's everything. That's a good mozzarella stick. It tastes more like a fried cheese curd, and it cut it up so there's more crispy outside batter per circumference of the per cheesy area. So you got a nice cheese with more crunch. I think that spice level is actually perfect. Once you get into the ghost pepper, the Carolina Reaper area, you stop tasting flavor. All you do is taste the burn. So habanero, I actually really like it. So around the habanero level is what I would suggest to stop at. That is a put a smile on your face type of chicken sandwich. Not only is the outside perfectly crispy, I'm getting really lucky today because no chicken I've been into today was dry. Like this is white meat. A lot of times, even in sandwiches, it might come out a little dry. This thing, optimal tenderness, especially as some of the sauce, definitely get the sauce. All the textures I love, crunch from the chicken, crunch from the coleslaw, soft, pillowy bun, and the most tender, juicy piece of chicken on the inside. Plus with the sauce, a bit of smokiness, a bit of creaminess. So what I got was the hot. You feel like someone is stabbing your tongue, but in a nice and pleasant way. Anyway, delicious chicken sandwich. Sauce is amazing, fries are awesome. Love the banana pudding. Today was definitely not a foul day. So glad I was able to check these places out. Oh, this is crazy. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. That's like a car train. Things you see in Texas. Yeehaw. This place is a really popular Korean burger joint. So we got the K-Town burger, and this thing is just a behemoth of ingredients. A couple of beautiful toasted buns, beef patty, egg. That's a good burger. Kimchi is awesome in this. There's also kimchi fries with, I think, a little bulgogi on top. Oh, the kimchi here is great. And what you can do is, I asked for a side of chili, so you can make this into a chili cheeseburger. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this thing has so much heat. Also some Cajun spice in here too. This is an ultra heated, ultra flavorful chili. I think they put it on the side for me, but usually it's inside a burger. You have to have the chili. Like anything anointed with this chili just automatically becomes better. It's like I'm knighting my burger. I now pronounce you Sir K-Town Burger. Everything's good. Patty's delicious. The bun is super chewy and a little sweet, but that doesn't distract you. It only adds to the great melody of flavors of this burger. There's some chili left. Put it on the fries. And every day there's moments where you truly feel yourself waking up, and some people, it's after their morning coffee, morning tea, whatever. I prefer waking up to the morning burger. Oh, also, check this out. This is the Big Tex burger. Of course, sitting in between 2 Texas toast. This burger is great. This is my jam from now on. Sweet caramelized onions, huge patty, delicious smoky bacon, sitting between 2 massive pieces of Texas toast. When I moved to New York, I used to go to delis and I'd be like, yeah, I want this on a Texas toast. They don't know what Texas toast is. There's really nobody calling toast Texas toast in New York. And I couldn't find places that serve these ginormous pieces of toast. So first of all, it's great being a part of the country where, you know, they know what Texas toast means. Also, and I've said this, I've said New York does not have good diner food. And one of the reasons is because New York has this thing called home fries. If you don't know what home fries is, you don't need to, it's not that important. It doesn't deserve much recognition. But basically, it's these little square flat pieces of potato they call home fries. It's almost like they took a fry and they just chopped it into pieces. And it really lacks the crispy texture that hash brown has. But in New York, that's what you get. You get home fries. Now, I can munch on a Texas toast burger, order hash browns for my breakfast instead of those little potato cubes. In that aspect, my food life got better. Come and get this. So on the way to the burger place, we passed by this Bento place. And this is one thing I love about Texas. All these food places are grouped together in these little strip malls. And we passed by this place. And we saw that they have cheese pork katsu. This is my katsu. There were like different kinds of katsu you can get in different formats. They have like a bento version. They have one where it's just kind of sitting on a griddle. But I prefer to eat food that's in a bathtub. Makes it more appetizing. Okay, crispiness test, check. Cheesiness test, double check. Oh, this is nice and cheesy. Good, but needs sauce. A little bit of spicy mayo. I think this is some sort of katsu sauce. That's delicious. Crunch, 10 out of 10. Perfect crunch. Melty cheese gave a just food Oscar worthy of a performance without always stretching and stuff. Pork is tender, it's juicy. And there's other stuff in this little bento box. Looks like some seafood, salty plum, and there's rice on the bottom. Again, I don't know why. Eating from a thing that looks like a bathtub, it makes it taste better. The rest of this bento is pretty good too. Good rice, seafood is delicious. So this is a really good food plaza. LA Burger or La Burger, whatever it is. This KATSU place is really good. And right over there, look at Full Tidal. This is Tom. Wait, you said I blew up your restaurant?
Yeah,
in a good way.
In a really good way. It's been so busy. This is the man right here. This
Well,
guy.
well, you do good work. You have good food, so I'm really happy for you. More people definitely should eat your stuff. I'm gonna eat this in 2 portions, one for lunch and one for dinner. And then I'm just gonna stay home all night with some Red Dead Redemption. Shout out to Eric. I met him outside of Full Tidal. Apparently he saw the video, went in and ate there 5 days in a row. Glad you liked it, Eric. Such good stuff. Also, you guys know why I love Bumblebee? Not just because it's spicy, it's delicious, it's hearty, it's got everything I love in that noodle soup. I also love it because it's been featured in The Lion King. Don't believe me? Bumblebee. Told you. And as Paul Harvey would say, and now you know what Simba actually ate for dinner. All right, I feel like I'm getting a little drunk on food, so I'm gonna end this when I'm slightly ahead. So as always, all the places I went to, this down below for you. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.